Assalamu alaikum, my YouTube family. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, basically, from the past few lectures, I have discussed about the governance system of the Pakistan and the new proposed constitution. So, in this topic, I am going to give you overview of the topic. So, first we have the democratic system of the governance, and in the democratic system, we have the parliamentary system of the Pakistan. And in the parliamentary system, there are the three branches: legislative, executive, and judiciary. Legislative makes laws, executive execute those laws that are made by the legislative, and judiciary check the laws that whether they are aligned with our constitution or not. So in the history, the total history of the Pakistan after the independence, three constitutions is here will come. So three constitutions will propose. Number one, that is the constitution of 1956. Number two, constitution of 1962, and constitution of 1973. So this is our current constitution. This constitution was given in the era of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, and to change to this constitution is flexible, and to change it, to input the new things, we have the total 27th amendment still day. So right now we have the amendment is the 27, and among these amendments, the most democratic amendment is the 18th amendment. It is the most important. We should definitely read the clauses, the important clauses of the 18th amendment. So we have the current amendment, that is the 27th amendment. So, the center of our discussion is the 27th Amendment of the Pakistan. So, here I have written all the important clauses that what this constitution, this constitutional amendment have made changes in the judiciary, the military, and presidential power and court. So, first and most important is the Federal Constitutional Code. In simple way, this is more superior than the Supreme Court. All the constitutional matters will be handled by Federal Constitutional Court, which was before that Federal Constitutional Court was handled by the Supreme Court. So basically, the power of the Supreme Court is decreased, and another new powerful court is introduced, that is known as the Federal Constitutional Court. And another position, another clause is that the Field Marshal. Field Marshal will be given the title of the Field Marshal for his whole life, and also the Army Chief is also become the commander of all the defense forces like Navy, Air Force, all the defense forces land. These will be the army, same army. And other point is the protect the president from the criminal proceedings and arrest. Fourth point is the transfer of judges without the consent. All the constitutions 1956, 1962, and 1973, all the constitutions have mentioned that before the transfer of the judges, the consent of judges is needed. But this amendment has abolished that concept, that transfer of judges is not needed. And other point is the lifetime immunity to Pakistan Field Marshal can only be removed by the two-third parliamentary vote. So, two-third of the parliamentary vote are needed to remove the Field Marshal. So it is way more powerful than the PM, because you can simply remove the PM with the vote of no confidence. And another point is the a new commander of the National Strategic Command oversees the Pakistan nuclear weapons, appointed exclusively from the army officers. The one who will look upon the nuclear weapons, the commander will also be chosen from the army officers. Means basically, some clauses are made to make the army powerful. So we will look at that after the passage of the amendment, three senior judges resigned: Mansoor Ali Shah, Justice Atas Manala, and Justice Shams Mahmood Mirza. And the next Chief Justice of the Pakistan, the Mansoor Ali Shah is so senior after the our Chief Justice of Pakistan, that is Justice Yahya Afridi. And Justice Aminuddin Khan is the first Chief Justice of the Federal Constitutional Court. Oath was taken with the help of the President Asif Ali Zardari. So now we will look at the arguments. That what are the opposition's arguments? So first argument is it is assault on the judicial independence. Spelling of the independence here I have written it wrong. So it is assault on the judicial independence, executive capture of the judiciary, Basically, judiciary is independent, but by this clause, by this amendment, we have given the authority of the executive to judiciary. Legal experts warn that taking action against those judges who refuse the transfer creates a veiled threat, allowing the government to punish the independent mind judges through the forced relocation. As we have discussed here, that now we don't require the consent of the judges to relocate them or to transfer them. So basically, it compromise the independence of the judges. A higher threshold of the power in army chief than the PM, which can be simply removed by the no confidence vote. Violation of the basic principles of the constitution, because in the constitution it is mentioned that judiciary is independent and judiciary and executive cannot be combined. Separation of power principle is destroyed. Concept of independent judiciary is ruined. Nationwide protests. Human Rights Commission of Pakistan criticized the absence of meaningful consultation with the political opposition and wide legal fraternity and civil society. So we were discussing about the opposition critics. The Human Rights Commission of Pakistan criticized the absence of meaningful consultation with the political opposition and wide legal fraternity and civil society. It is necessary that we have to discuss with other political parties. We require the two-third majority in the assembly to pass this amendment. But this amendment was hidden from most of the political leaders, and also its passage was rushed, means approved the draft from November 8. It passed the Senate on November 11 and National Assembly on November 12, and becoming a law on November 13. Just 5 days from approval to enactment. Usually these types of the amendment takes months to pass. And the provincial government, especially led by the PTI, condemned it as a robbery of the provincial autonomy. And petitions filed by the different judges that Parliament cannot abolish or diminish the Supreme Court constitutional jurisdiction. Bar Association nationwide declared Black Days, staged the protest, and boycotted the court proceedings. International Commission of Jurists condemned the amendment as a flagrant attack on independence of judiciary and rule of law. It also violates the international thing that judiciary is independent and executive personnel cannot select the judge for the for to look for on the executive. So it basically violates the international essence requiring appointment bodies be separate from executive control. Meaning of that is executive cannot decide who can be judge and who cannot be. Constitutional lawyer Rida Hussain wants democracy does not survive where impunity is made a constitutional right. This grants a non elected army officer protections and power that no democratically elected leader has. Critics calling it assault on the judiciary. So these were all the points that we discussed regarding the constitution and the 27th amendment. So hope you like my video. If you like the video, please like the video, subscribe my YouTube channel, and comment on what you want in the next video. Thank you for watching.